The Judicial's about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Great move. Now he's got room. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Plows through the defense. Yeah. Much done. That run. His way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. To the air. It's Fox. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Judicial's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just...
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give, and he's looking for room behind the left tackle. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. The Judicials decide to punt it away.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He's in open space downfield. Here comes the offense on second down. Rides the back on the option to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to pass, it's Fox. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Goes to the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The option look. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They get to him as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll ride his man on the option. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. Looking for a man. It's Fox. Sets up the screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've been running it, but now the pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check it. And the Judicial's ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the ground game. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Immediately fires to the middle. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes a connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there to get this offense humming.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Jumped on top of the pile. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Slams it ahead. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Judicial's offense will go to work for the first time today. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. And he makes the grab, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw, it's Fox. This time it's complete. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's a 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kelly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now the play fake. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Set up in the red zone.
They'll try to run it in. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Now on the option. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the move. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab, it's York. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. On the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Off play action. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. There's the pressure. Starting to feel a little pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. The Judicials are moving quickly down the field. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unleashes one. Got a man. It's Moore. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Back to throw. It's Fox. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He'll take it himself. Breaks into the open.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing it around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Fox. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Judicials in a good spot here with second and short. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line.
Will take over. First and 10.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air, it's Fox. Fox it out of the air. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 15 over Ball State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Judicials will punt this one away. A low line drive and short kick. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. On the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Judicials will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Big fullback's got it. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Judicials are flying down the field. Running into the open space. Short gain on the play before he slides. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll do it himself. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Fox. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. On the run, it's Hardy. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. At the 35, he's loose. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
First down for the offense.
Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to sneak it.
Well, he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Brings up second down.
The play action fake. They're working that left side. Turning on the Jets. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it on the run. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The give to the big fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Second down coming up.
Got the first down and more. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Gain of
There's a lot of ways to run the football. You can do it conventionally, handing it off. You can do it with the QB run. How about getting the wide receiver involved, though, on the reverse? Perfectly executed. He's able to get to the outside. That's a really nice gain for the offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
brings up second down.
Back to pass. Right on the money. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Finding an escape route. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now on the option. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass. They didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz. And they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Looking to throw, it's Fox. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll keep it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he burrows his way into the end zone.
After that amazing performance in week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run the off tackle play here. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
On the option. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll run the counter. Breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. To the air, it's Fox. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And that's a 1st down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
2nd down coming up.
Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's York. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. The old coaching cliche goes win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.